Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino. A meal isn't just about what's on your plate. It's about what you bring to the table. San Pellegrino believes the table is where the best of life happens. That's what makes gathering around it so rich and rewarding. And with their unique sparkling natural mineral water, San Pellegrino brings its best so you can bring yours.
Your problems, your struggles, your heartache, everything that you're going through, the fire that you face is for you. Something has to wake you up. Something in this universe needs to wake you up to where you will step up and become the version of yourself that you were always destined to be. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about why you need to reflect and see what you truly are, how everything, absolutely everything that you're experiencing is for you because you are destined to be more, and how to step into that energy. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. We are a part of something. We are the rising tide. So if there's something impactful, if there's something that gives you a different perspective in this message, leave a comment, share this episode with somebody. Let's spread the vibration so that we can raise the frequency of everyone around us and be the versions that we know we are meant to be. So you're going through something right now. It might be one thing, it might be the whole forest is on fire for you, but you are going through something. You have to understand this. And when you take this perspective, everything starts to make sense. Right? You've heard that everything's happening for you, but you might wonder how. How could everything be happening for me? How could this loss be happening for me? How can this pain be happening for me? How can this trouble be happening for me? How can this, whatever it is, be happening for me? Because it seems pretty bad to me now. It seems pretty hurtful to me now. It seems like it's something to destroy me right now. This perfectly designed experience, perfectly designed. I mean, there are billions of people living here, and it's perfectly designed that every single soul that is here having experience has a ladder to climb to the higher self. This whole experience is a ladder. It's a level up. It's an opportunity. And when you realize it's uniquely designed, not to hurt you, not to bring you down, not to destroy you, but allow you to climb up. Our frequency resides in our state of being. And so when we go through something difficult and we become the light on the other side, we're literally building our frequency. It's just happening in a life experience. Right? This is how it is done. It's a way to receive perspective and understanding and wisdom and understanding of self. And so when you do that, your being rises. And that's what this is. It's your level up. So instead of thinking, why are these hard things happening to me? Why are these big things trying to destroy me? Why is there so much struggle? Why does this pattern keep happening? Switch it. And realize everything is to awaken you. Everything. So if it's a loud knock right now that you're facing, it must mean you're pretty important. You must be pretty damn important. If something big, a crater, is coming at you, it's because you are bigger than that. And sometimes our problem needs to be big enough so that we can become big enough to solve it. So that we can see the version of ourselves that we were meant to become and solve it. Stop trying to think about everything being about you and switch it to everything being for you. The person that has the for you mindset wins every single time because they're not playing for the here. They're not playing for the earth. They're not playing for the result. You see, somebody that believes that everything happens for them, they are playing for their soul. They are playing for their being, for their consciousness, for them. And so they recognize that when they go into darkness, they learn how to be the light there. And there are many types of darkness. In fact, it's an infinite because everything's expansive. But they start to realize that this is for me to get bigger. This is for me to get stronger. If you understand how to build your body, if you have to build muscle, you have to break it down. Why would you go to the gym and say, why are these weights getting heavier? The stronger people lift the bigger weights. The energetic, the spiritual is the same way. The higher you go up spiritually, the more weight you can lift. It's not a punishment. It's a gift. Being the light is the gift. Because if something can be received as a gift, it means it is. So the lesson that you go through, that you feel destroys you, that puts you through the ashes, that causes you to rise up again and become something even more, was for you. Because even if you don't think about how it's positive for yourself, imagine when you can share your story. When you can show someone, hey, look, this is the example of what light can be, and then they make it through and you pass that through you. You think they would see that as a gift? They absolutely would. So if you can give something to somebody and it's a gift to them, it's a gift when you have it. Your mindset is absolutely everything. You get to choose it. When somebody steps in their truth, when you start stepping into your truth, your world changes around you. Not only does the truth show up everywhere, but everyone that was in your reality has to face the truth too. And so they can either face it or they can lower themselves below it. They can do what you had been doing. You don't get to choose whether someone else steps into alignment, but you will give an opportunity. Some of the hardest things where someone made a decision that affected you gave you the opportunity to grow. So even now, the decisions you make, the alignment that you're doing, the stepping into that self that you want to become is still even giving them the opportunity, even if it's hurtful to them, even if it's hurtful because you're making a change. If you have the opportunity to grow from pain, so does everyone else. It's a continual gift. It's your perception of it that makes the value. If you perceive it as something being done to you, then you're victimized. It's pain. It's control. But if you see it happening for you because of what you can become on the other side, it's a gift. It's uplifting. It's empowering. So stop saying that you're upset about the bad thing that's happened. It doesn't mean it's not hurtful. It doesn't mean you can't be sad. It doesn't mean like you don't have all the feelings. Like the pain is pain. It really does hurt. But so you see it, feel it, but just change your perception of it. I know it's pain, but I know what I am. I know this hurts, but I know what I am. I know this sucks, but I know what I am. And I am someone that always rises. I am someone that always grows. I am a being of expansion of love, so I must go to learn new love, right? Because those painful things feel absent of love. But if you can go in there and still love yourself, still love things, then you find the new vibration of it, the expansion of it, the understanding of it. Do you realize that you can go through the day thinking this way? You don't have to think the way that you've been thinking. You don't have to believe the way that you're believing. You can break that pattern. You can end it. You don't need my permission. You don't need anyone else's permission. Nobody's going to force you to do it. But you can change the way you think. You can change the way you perceive. And so if life right now is not as you desire it to be, and you don't feel as you desire to feel, you need to try something different. What would it kill you to try it? To take a message like this every single day and say, you know what? I'm going to let that be my new filter, and I'm just going to perceive that way. What would it cost you? I know what it would give you. We can change how we see things. As we perceive, we receive. Always. So you just have to adjust the frequency that you operate on, like the setting that your mind is on, mindset, and you'll start perceiving differently. So make your choice. Are you ready? Are you ready to step into your truth? Are you ready to quit having resistance to the things that are meant to uplift you? And stop looking at it as the victim and start looking at it as the light? Someone's saying yes. Let it be you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. When we breathe in, we're going to go into our stillness. We're going to go back to the I ams. I am joy, I am love, I am peace, I am strength. You pick the one that you want. As you breathe in, you say that I am statement. And as you hold your breath, you visualize yourself doing something. Doing something in that frequency to its highest degree, free of restriction, free of limiting belief, just in flow. And then when we exhale, allow the resistance, allow the thoughts that popped in to try to stop you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. The world would be so different if that was everyone's anchoring belief. If we want to change everything, if we want to lift this society to another level, it's not going to be about taking away from people. It's not going to be about going to war. It's not going to be about anything that is not what we're looking for. It's about alignment. The nature of this reality will do the work. We don't have to do it. We just need to align, right? That's why I want to be the rising tide. We need to align. So pick what your calling is. The one that turns darkness into lightness. Pick that calling. Align with it and make every single day that the number one priority. Not what you got to do for work, not what you got to do for your house, not what you got to do for anything in the physical. Align with your higher self first and say, I'm going to be the best me today. Learn how to be you through everything that you do. That's what change looks like. That's what abundance looks like. That's what taking your power back looks like. So let's step into that frequency and rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. You also will get an easy to follow exercise every single day that's powerful, transformative. It's always in alignment with each episode. So you do that there. And if you want to join the new Shift community, that's a great place to connect. We're starting to bring in more and more people. It's completely free right now. So if you join, you're a founding member. There's never a cost to you. We're in beta mode, so we're going to be adding stuff slowly. We're looking at things work, so it's not finalized. But if you want to get on the ground floor and be, influential, add stuff, click the link, join up. We're definitely going to be doing some lives this week, so it'll be fun, and you can get some coaching, ask questions, whatever it is that you'd like to do. If you're ready to go deeper, though, I've been talking about this. I've been making noise about this because it's important. I'm calling out the people. I'm calling out the people that want to dive into these teachings even deeper, that want to unlock this perspective within themselves so that they can change their reality. I want a team of people, my inner circle, the people that work and can value and use what I have best so that they can go do what they do best. Entrepreneurs, high-level functioning people that want to literally change the frequency of their experience and create something powerful. If that's you, there's never been a better time to meet with me. I opened up my schedule wide. There's so much availability. Click the link below. Let's get on the call with just you and I. We can talk about what you want to do, who you want to become, and I will use programming from my coaching to have a great conversation and give you a destination of where you want to go. Give you a plan. That's what's in store for you. So click that link, get scheduled, and let's change it together. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.